to a Robin Banks Productions, baby.
Yeah, it's the underground, it's the underground, it's the underground, it's the underground. You better pass, you better run, hey, that's your ass, boy, you done. It's the underground, it's the underground, yeah, it's the underground, it's the underground. You better pass, you better run, hey, that's your ass, boy, you done. Move the sticks, first down, you better not step out of bounds. You don't really want it, but you really need it. It's the underground, man, we undefeated. Michael Jackson couldn't beat it, fourth down, couldn't reach it, man, your squad about to lose it. Go ahead and face the music, flip the coin, you still lost. Pay the cost to beat the balls, turn your motherfucking lights off. Yeah, CTE, these niggas can't see me. Got your head fucked up, got the gang locked up, and it's over for your ass. Fourth down, you better pass. You know what it is, you ain't gotta ask. It's the underground, it's the underground, it's the underground, yeah, it's the underground. You better pass, you better run. Okay, hey, that's your ass. Yeah, it's done. It's the underground, it's the underground, yeah, it's the underground, it's the underground. You better pass, you better run, hey, that's your ass. Well, you're done. Wow, yeah. It's your boy, your host, Filthy Rich in the house, baby. You know what it is. It's the underground. How many times I gotta say it, baby? Underground Sports Show, live in effect. Just for you, baby. Underground Sports Show. You know how we do. It's a beautiful Thursday night, baby. Nice and crispy outside. Fall weather. And I love Thursday nights, baby. Especially Thursday night football, baby. And it's the underground, man. We talk them sports. We talk that shit. You know how we do. You know I got my mans with me, Obi-Wan, in the motherfucking house, a.k.a. the motherfucking guru, fantasy guru, baby. You know what I mean? In the house, a.k.a. Jedi Knight. What's up, Obi-Wan?
What's good, my brother? The master Filthy there in the house. I see running the show like he always do.
You know it. Got to run the show right. Eagles versus the Commanders tonight, though, baby. That's a good one. You know how we do on Underground Sports. It's the show.
That part.
We live. Call in 412-407-2744 if you up with us. You know what I mean? We just got done watching Thursday Night Football. And it was a good one for a minute. It was a good one for a second. It was a good one. Yeah, it was definitely amazing. Amazing to you for sure. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
I'm going to let you go ahead and speak on it real quick, for real. Because I already know you was into it.
Down to the wire. I was like, oh no, we're getting beat. Like, wow, in the third quarter, in the beginning.
Yeah. It was definitely a better game than the score showed.
Yeah.
If you ain't see the game and you just looked at the score, it looked like Philadelphia just dominated the Commanders and that was it. But that was far from it if you watched the game. Commanders was really...
Yeah, no, I didn't get the game. I saw it all by stats.
Right. But still,
I watched the game.
You still see the score. You still see how the score was going. Even if you look at the box scores, you see, dang, that was a tight game in the fourth quarter.
It really was.
Yeah, it really was. And for a second there, it looked like the Eagles was going to lose. Any Commander fan watching that game, at some point they thought, oh, we're in control. And I'm talking late into the football game when it was, 10-6? It was 10-6 Commanders for a minute in the third quarter. And then the Philadelphia Eagles went up 12-10, and they never looked back from there. Never looked back. I'll tell you the turning point in the game. We'll get to that in a minute.
All right.
But I'm going to go ahead and do my NFL exercise like I always do. We're going to get into these games. Then we're going to get right back to the Eagles and the Commanders real quick. break that down a little more. But yeah, like I said, this is our NFL week preview. And we're going to check out these games real quick. All right, we already said the Commanders lost to the Eagles 26-18. They actually made it a contest at the end. The Raiders go to the Dolphins at 1 o'clock. Also, the Browns go to see the Saints in New Orleans. The Colts go to the Jets at 1 o'clock. Our other 1 o'clock games is the Vikings at the Titans, Green Bay Packers at the Bears, Jaguars at the Lions, and the Rams are at the Patriots. And the biggest game at that 1 o'clock show, man, might be game of the week, Ravens versus the Steelers. All right, so at 4:05 though, we got the Seahawks going to visit the 49ers in the big divisional game. You got the Falcons matching up against the Broncos. You got the Chiefs going against the Bills. Man, I don't know. Looking like game of the week also. We're going to have to figure that part out. We got the Bengals visiting the Chargers at 8:20 on Sunday night. Not a bad game for Sunday night. We got the Texans visiting the Cowboys on Monday night. Jerry's World, baby. Hey, Jerry's World shaky right now, but it's still Jerry's World. It's still the Cowboys. They're getting a Monday night game in. All right. Quick to the standings right now. Of course, we got the Bills sitting on top of the AFC East. Then the Dolphins, then the Jets at 3-7, and the Patriots at 3-7. AFC West, the Chiefs at 9-0. Chargers 6-3. Broncos 5-5. The Raiders 2-7. In the AFC North, the Steelers are 7-2. Got to battle the Ravens sitting at 7-3. The Bengals sitting at 4-6, and the Browns sitting at 2-7. AFC South, a division that seems like nobody really wants to win. You got the Texans at 6-4, the Colts at 4-6, the Titans at 2-7, and the Jaguars at 2. And is that an 8? That's 2-8. All right. So, real quick, in the NFC, we got the Eagles sitting on top all by themselves. Just defeated the Commanders, who are 7-4 now. The Cowboys at 3-6, and the Giants at 2-8. NFC West, Cardinals all alone by themselves at 6-4. 49ers 5-4. Rams are 4-5, and the Seahawks are at 4-5. In the NFC North, the Lions sitting on top 8-1. Vikings 7-2. Green Bay 6-3, and the Bears 4-5. Falcons sitting on top of the NFC South. For how long though? They got a tough game this week. Falcons sitting at 6-4, the Broncos at 4-6, Saints 3-7, and Carolina bringing up the rear at 3-7. Not the worst record in the league, though, my man. So, hey, like I said, look here. That's the lineup this week. Very interesting. And the reason I go over those things is so you can just have a focus on what's going on in the league right now. That's almost like a quick synopsis of what's going on. If you look at who's coming up to play who, and then take a look at the standings, you get a nice little vision.
Right.
You get a nice little vision of what's going on. So once again, back to the Eagles. They rise to the top, cream of the crop in the NFC. They show their dominance. They show that we're the team that went to the Super Bowl 2 years ago. And the Washington Commanders tried, but couldn't make it happen, man. Couldn't make it happen.
Nope, they could not make it happen.
Anything else you want to say about that game before we move
I
on?
liked it, like, I was kind of shocked, like, on the defensive play, because I was looking at the game through stats. You know how I do through stats. I can have this vision what's really happening. So they Philadelphia scored a lot of points in the fourth quarter.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they didn't get a pick six. They had an interception. Blankenship got an interception off of Jay Daniels, of course. And that's what got him the ball back real quick. And then Saquon Barkley busted it and ran for a touchdown. It was like a 39-yard touchdown run, so it happened real quick after the turnover. But, yeah, that's what blew the game wide open right there. That's what blew the game wide open. It was a lot of Saquon Barkley, but like you said, fourth quarter, you turn around, and that's when you seen the magic happen. And they was just talking about the Eagles and how it was a tight game against the Jaguars, even though the score was looking lopsided. And the Jaguars wasn't a good team, though. And I heard one person debating that that's just how the Eagles play. And another person was debating, look, man, the Jaguars, it's sad, they shouldn't even been in the game. The other guy's like, yo, man, that's just how the Eagles get down. So now you match them up against the Commanders, which is a good team. Their record is what it is. They battled the Steelers. They scored more points on the Steelers than they did last week. So they're a battle-tested team. You've seen them do their thing against other good teams. And the Philadelphia did the same thing they did to the Jaguars. They were in the game for one half. And then when it comes down to the closing time in the third quarter, the Eagles take over, and it's a wrap. And it's a wrap. And now the score looks lopsided. Now the score looks like he wasn't even in the game. So they did it again against a different team. Last time it was the Jaguars. Now you ain't got no excuse. That's Washington Commanders are a good team. And maybe this is just the way the Eagles play. Is it the best way to play? Probably not. You don't want to be only a one-half team, but if you're going to be a one-half team, at least be a second-half team. I'd rather have a second-half team than a first-half team.
True.
And the fact of the matter that they play defense all night, that is what it is. That's what you need to do all night. You can get away with playing a half of offense and win. But you can't get away sometimes with a half of defense and win. So solid defense by the Eagles, man, and they are what we thought they were. Both of us had the Eagles in our top 5 maybe 2 weeks ago. Now they done won back-to-back games. This time versus a good team for first place. Because Washington was going to get a big leg up if they could have won that game. That's a pivotal point in that division. A pivotal point. And a pivotal point in that game, man, I can't believe they didn't kick the field goal. It was 10-12. The game was in Philly. And that's I want to give the Reds, now I keep wanting to call them the Redskins, the Commanders, a lot of credit for going to Philly like that, because they could have been in this game better than they were. But it didn't matter if they let Saquon Barkley do what he did at the end of the game anyway. But still, they could have went up 13-12 by trying to kick a field goal. I don't understand why they didn't go for the field goal. They went for on fourth down, got stopped, and they gave the momentum all the way back to the Eagles, just right there. And I felt like if they kicked the field goal, go up by a point, they put a little pressure on the Eagles, and maybe could have won that game in that type of way. So, yeah, for the show. All right, man. On to the next segment here. I don't know what the game of the week is. But I'm going to start off with this one. We're going to figure it out by Sunday.
Hey, Rich.
I'm listening.
Yo, before you get started, I'm watching your live video turn down, though.
You say what?
I'm watching you live. I saw everything that you brought up, so you bring all your screens and everything up. So I'm watching you live, but I got my video turned down.
Okay, yeah, you good. Yeah, you got your sound turned down, you mean?
Yeah, my sound.
Okay, yeah, that's all you need is the sound down. There's going to be a delay, of course, but yeah, as long as you got the sound down, that's the only, you'll get an echo like that.
Yeah.
That's what's up. I meant to tell you to do that, and I thought about it after we started the broadcast and said, no, I'll tell you next time. You know what I mean? But you already on it.
Yeah. Yeah, that should work.
Yeah, but more. We're going to have more of that coming, though.
Yeah.
We're going to have more of that coming. For sure.
That's what we do.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
But like I said, man, I can't decide on the game of the week, but I am going to set it off with this one. Chiefs Bills. Very, very, very intriguing to me. And this is the type of game I want to see this type of Sunday right here. Like I said, the weather's starting to get cold. These type of games right here, man, these are the type of games that decide your fate. You know what I mean? Because I think the Bills don't only need to win this game, they need to come out here and dominate the Chiefs to have any confidence when it comes to playoff time. And I'm going to say this, and I got a question for you in a minute, and I'm going to say this. The Chiefs got the Bills' heart in the playoffs, okay? And that's the reason they do. And the Bills is 9-0 right now. And I'm sorry, the Chiefs is 9-0 right now. And they got their heart at the same time. Definitely in the playoffs. But like I said, the Bills need to dominate the Chiefs this week to have this confidence in the playoffs to go and beat them. Just winning ain't going to cut it. That's just me.
Just winning ain't going to cut it.
That's just me. That's just how I feel. They're at home. They need to come out here and beat, not just win. Because there's a lot of games where teams just win. But there's sometimes you get beat. Alright, so I just think the Bills need to be beat. Now, my question for you, the Chiefs, the Vegas is saying the Chiefs are underdog in this game.
They are.
You believe that?
They kind of are. If you look at the last couple of weeks of their play,
right?
They should have lost so many games, man. It's pitiful. The only reason why they're undefeated is like, we ain't going to go there.
No, I mean, it ain't. It's you ain't got to go there because everybody's seen it. They blocked it. They blocked the field goal at the end of the game where the Broncos had them.
Yeah.
And then you could go back to the Ravens game where old boy's likely his foot was out of bounds, or that was touchdown.
Right.
His tippy toe was out of bounds. So the Bills are 8-2, but the Chiefs could easily be 8-2 too, like you said. Should have lost the last couple of weeks. It's been a struggle every week. So you believe? I mean, like it ain't even about believing. If you look at the Bills, the Bills have won the last 4 games. They've scored 30 points in the last 4 games, and they've dominated pretty much in every game. Let me make sure I ain't lying. I know they scored the 30. Oh, here we go. I know they scored the 30 in the last 4 games, but messed it up. But anyway, like I said, the Bills been dominating.
Right.
Well, I got it up now. Here we go. All right, well, they beat the Colts 30-20. The Dolphins put some points up on them though, 30-27 against the Dolphins. Seahawks, they went out there and beat the Seahawks. I remember that game being impressive to me. They went out there and beat the Seahawks 31-10, even though the Seahawks are slipping. We'll get to them later. They beat the Titans, who have a real good defense. Titans defense is ranked at least in the top 5, I'm pretty sure. The Bills beat them 34-10. And a while back, they beat the Jets 23-10. So, yeah, I mean, like I said, 34, 31, 30, 30. That was the last 4 games, bro.
Yeah.
So they've been moving the ball. And Amari Cooper was out last week, and they still put up 30 against the Colts. But what do we always say about the Chiefs?
Yeah.
What do we always say about the Chiefs?
They going undefeated.
Nah, that's what you always say. What do we always say? I don't think the Chiefs going undefeated. That's what you say. What do we always say? Chiefs got a good defense. We agree on that, right? Yeah.
We definitely do that.
Yeah.
Even the front off.
Yeah. Front seven, sweet. Of course. Yeah, they got the best defensive lineman in the league. They got two. They got one of the best linebackers in the league. I think he's definitely underrated. I think he's better than Roquan Smith. What's the number? 32, Bolton?
Yeah, Bolton.
Yeah. He's better than Roquan Smith to me. I don't know about better than Zaire Franklin, but him and Zaire Franklin, it was 1-2 to me. Fred Warner was the man. He's starting to get a little. It seems like he's getting a little aged a little bit, but he ain't making all the tackles like he used to. But that could be for other reasons. But he's still a leader he needed to be. But anyway, yeah, man. Look, Chiefs, Bills need this win more than the Chiefs. You agree with me on that?
They do, but I'm gonna give you a hard breakdown.
Go ahead.
Bills gonna come play this game and be looking lost.
Be looking lost?
Yes.
Okay.
Where's the game at? Is it in Highland?
The game is, say it again?
Huh?
Say that again?
I said, where's the game at? Is it in Highland? Or
No, it's in Buffalo.
It's
It's in Buffalo.
in Buffalo. Okay.
Yep. It's in Buffalo. That's what I'm saying. But that don't matter to the Chiefs. You think that matter?
No, it really don't. Because I was just, the crazy thing about it, right? I was just sitting there watching the AFC divisional game last year.
Right.
I think it was last year. It should have been, yes, it was last year that they was playing against the Chiefs, and the Chiefs had to come up there to play them.
Yeah.
And the Chiefs beat them.
Yeah.
Because old boy missed a dang on field goal.
Yeah.
They was trying to tie it up. They were trying to tie it up. So, and it was a high-scoring game. It really was. I hate to say it, it's probably going to come down to that same measurement, right? About the same measurement. Chiefs going to win, but this time probably more about 2 touchdowns, though.
Yeah.
And I can say that for a reason, because it might even be just a blowout, though.
Chiefs blowout?
I'm gonna say it like a blowout. I'm gonna give it 28-10.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
28-17.
Okay, yeah. That's a blowout to me. I feel you.
Well, the reason why I'm saying that is because you're going to have Josh Allen going to want to be doing a lot of running.
Right.
Because he's like the second running back, like I said, behind Lamar Jackson, which is the second running back.
Right.
And Josh Allen is a bigger running back than James Cook.
Yeah.
So, and going up against that Chiefs defense and trying to run, if they offensive line, they got a pretty good offensive line. So, okay, all right, I respect. It's going to be a pretty good matchup.
Mm-hmm.
But the Chiefs are starting to sink. He's starting to find like good receivers, and
yeah.
they all linked together. They all kind of linked together, and Travis Kelce is still in some type of way about it because he's left on the outside, but he ain't worried about it. He can stay healthy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
He's having fun, enjoying it.
True.
Yep, and it's 30, so hey, relax. These young boys, go ahead and do your thing. So they got a little running game. They got a little running game going on. I'm gonna have to go with the Chiefs.
True. Well, I just think the Bills definitely. Amari Cooper didn't play last week, and I think it was a wrist or something like that. I want to say, and something in his hand, and he's questionable still this week. And the Bills really gonna need him because
they really are.
They're really gonna need him. Once again, the Chiefs defense is elite. Shakir ain't gonna be enough in the slot. They need somebody to be a number one receiver. Keon Coleman might not be ready yet. I haven't seen enough for Keon Coleman. I mean, I watched the Bills play, but I haven't seen enough from him to be like, yeah, he could take over. That's why they went out and got Amari Cooper at the trade deadline, because not saying that he's not playing well enough, as a rookie, but he just didn't dominate and take over and say, oh, okay, this could be our number one. They knew they needed a guy. And if Amari Cooper's not available, that worries me about the Bills, because I want to pick the Bills in this game because I think they've been moving the ball better than the Chiefs. But that Chiefs defense be holding them down. If they can make the Bills look different, especially if Amari Cooper don't play, I'm picking the Chiefs. But if the Bills can get Amari Cooper in the game and he's healthy, I think the Bills can get out on the Chiefs for sure. Because the Chiefs ain't really scoring enough points. I think that Buffalo's defense can stop them for a little while, like everybody else has been doing. But, hey, it's still Patrick Mahomes, bro. Would you bet on this game? Would you bet on this game?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Because the point spread will probably be only with that way.
Well, the point spread is -2 Buffalo. They're the Chiefs is the underdog. I think that's a trick, though. I think that's a trick. They want everybody to pick. Yeah. They want everybody to pick the Bills. They want everybody to pick the Bills. I don't know. I like to see what the money line is too. Check that out. For sure. Yeah. All right, man. Moving on, baby. Look, like I said, I couldn't really decide on who was the underground game of the week, but look here, man. Right now it's a tie. You got the Steelers and the Ravens coming up Sunday. It's hard to beat that. Man. But I'm going to ask you a quick question before we even get to the game. If you had to pick one of these games to see on Sunday, right? Steelers and Ravens or Chiefs and Bills, you could only see one. Which one you watching?
I'd like to see them both.
Yeah, that's Negro.
I understand, my brother. But I'm saying, but if I had to see one of them,
yeah,
I would have to say, I want to see the Bird and the Ravens.
Okay.
And that's only because it's going to be televised. That will be more televised than our area. What time do y'all play?
No, well, you gonna see them both. I'm gonna see them both. Because the Chiefs and the Bills play at 4:25 on purpose. Once they seen Steelers and Ravens at 1:00, the Bills in the same time zone as us. But they said, "Fuck that, we moving that game." You know what I mean? First of all, the Chiefs is in a different time zone, so they want their fans to tune in, which they gonna tune in no matter what. But still, it was easy to move that game back to 4:25. That's just obvious. That type of scheduling happened. So I'm gonna get to see both games. That's another question I have for you. When we look at the schedule, we'll see what they're going to probably show y'all. I mean, I don't see a big divisional game going down for y'all, so y'all really should get the Steelers and the Ravens game. Because what y'all got a bye this week. Carolina got a bye, right?
Yeah, we got a bye, but no, I'm talking about the Steelers. Going back on to the Steelers now, we got a big Steelers fan base down here.
Yeah, I mean, there's a big Steelers, and I know that. That's what I'm saying. Y'all should get the Steeler game, but just because you got a fan base don't mean the local television won't throw the Saints versus the Falcons on fucking TV and you'll be mad as hell. But they could possibly be like on NFC and your CBS game. Your CBS game is probably going to be because the Carolina Panthers still play on Fox every Sunday.
What?
Carolina Panthers still play on Fox every Sunday, right?
No, they was playing on CBS too.
I ain't saying they don't play on CBS, but what's the normal channel? Because I mean the Steelers is always on CBS, unless and once in a blue will be on Fox.
I was on Fox, bro. We always on Fox.
That's what I'm saying. That's the NFC channel anyway.
Yeah.
So mostly y'all on Fox. So there should be they might throw a game on Fox, but you'll probably get on CBS. You should be able to get the Steelers Ravens game. I would hope they throw that down there because everybody want to see that. Everybody want to see that. But like like you said, you would rather watch the Steelers Ravens game. I would have to. I ain't gonna lie, man. I mean, I'm going to watch my Steelers Ravens game, but I want to see this Bills Chiefs game just a little more. I don't know. Steelers and Ravens, we done did that a million times. I know the Chiefs and the Bills done played each other recently, but I think the stakes is the highest right now for the Chiefs and the Bills. The Bills really need to prove themselves, and the Chiefs is trying to three-peat. And at some point, you're going to have to get past the Bills and Josh Allen. There are always going to be rivals, Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen. It just ain't going to go nowhere. So,
No.
to me, I know I'm going to see them both, so I ain't worried about it. But if I had to pick one, man, right now, today, I would want to watch that Chiefs and Bills game to see what go down right there. Two big-time gunslingers playing against each other. But Steelers and Ravens, you got two of the elite brothers in the league playing against each other, man. You know what I mean? I'm going to go here and let you take the Steelers and Ravens from the door.
All right.
I mean, I ain't asking you to pick the game, but I mean, you know, what you think? We can get to that on Sunday.
All right. I still like that game right there. I just still like that Steelers game. Where's the game at? Is it at the bank or in
It's in Pittsburgh.
Okay, PNC. If you don't mind me calling it what I used to always remember it growing up as a child, I'm still gonna call it Three Rivers.
Oh, hey, yeah. I mean, we still call it Heinz Field, and it's Acrisure Stadium now. We ain't gonna never call it that. We ain't gonna never call it that.
Mm-hmm.
Only on the news. I'm listening though.
Alright, that you never really gave me a pick for your no, we're going back on you breaking down the games of the games coming up, right?
Yeah, Steelers and Ravens.
Alright, so this right here is what I'm looking at right here. I'm looking at electricity. That's what I'm looking at coming out of the Steelers. Electricity.
I'm listening.
And how many watts do you have in that electricity?
I see where you're going.
Alright, so I like the fact that they could probably be able to contain, and you know what? The Steelers defense be like swarming and attacking. That's what I like about them. That's the reason why I drafted them in my fantasy football league. They just fast, you know.
Mm-hmm.
There's sometimes no coverage, you know what I'm saying, that happens.
Yeah,
but then they added like so much to everything on that whole aspect, yo. If I can believe in another Pittsburgh Steelers Super Bowl, they definitely winning that bad boy. With that defense, I'm sorry, they winning that bad boy. And that means they would have to go to the Chiefs and the Bills. So I like the Steelers at home.
Yeah.
At 4 o'clock.
No, it's at 1. It's at 1 o'clock.
It's gonna be a long, good game. Ain't like I'm saying Derrick Henry ain't gonna go off.
Right.
Ain't like I'm saying that they're gonna Russell Wilson ain't gonna go off. But on the flip note, we was just talking about him, you just mentioned him, Roquan Smith. Now that's going to be a problem right there for who's the quarterback now? God, come on.
So about Russell Wilson?
Russ.
Right.
The problem for Russ going to be a problem. Their defense swarm too. Their defense do swarm.
They are.
It's not like if you probably look back in the past history. I don't want to say it, but is it the Ravens with Lamar Jackson has had y'all's number?
No. You got it backwards. It's the other way around.
That's what I thought. I knew I was just asking the question. So yes, they've always had their number on Lamar Jackson. But now, this is another big question because he ain't never really had a running back in the likes of Derrick Henry. First matchup of the season, right? Biggest game of the season, right?
Well,
What is Pittsburgh going to do for that? What is Pittsburgh going to do for that? Whew.
well, I'll tell you what. You already. Go ahead.
Huh?
No. Go ahead.
Don't let Derrick Henry get to the second level. Because ain't nobody after that tackling this bad boy.
Well, we ain't scared of Derrick Henry.
Nobody tackling him, bro. Ain't not one of them deep.
We ain't scared of Derrick
None of
Henry.
them D-back safeties ain't trying to tackle him, bro.
Both of them taking Derrick Henry to the ground. I'm telling you, Minka and Deshaun Elliott could get Derrick Henry to the ground. Now you're right. There's a lot of safeties in the league that can't, but the Steelers safeties, I ain't saying he can't get out on one of them, but it ain't gonna be no all day like them boys can't tackle that boy. They definitely can. They definitely
It's not gonna be
can.
like that.
They
It's not
definitely
gonna be
can.
like that.
But I do think Derrick Henry might be an X factor in this game, though, for sure.
Definitely, that's what I'm looking at. That's the only thing I'm looking at because he's been the X factor in every last one of these games. That's why I drafted him first. If I did.
Well, I asked you a question last week. Did you think Derrick Henry was going to score a touchdown? Because he scored a touchdown in every game so far. Did you think Derrick Henry was going to score a touchdown every game this year? And you said yes. So,
Yeah.
you still believe he's going to score a touchdown on the Steelers this week?
Yep.
Because the point is they're going to get down. They're going to get down in the red zone at some point.
But here's the thing. Now, Baltimore's defensive line is not like what it used to be.
Yeah, it is. They're like ranked like number one in defense. Rushing. The DBs is terrible. They're getting tore out the frame right now. But they're like number one. They're like number one or number two in rushing defense.
Okay, so that's fine.
Yeah, so the D line is doing well, but their pass coverage is lacking, and that's where I think the Steelers' X factor needs to come in at. And the Steelers' X factor is George Pickens this week. Now Najee Harris,
they're gonna roast the hell out of him, Rich. I'm telling you right now, Phil, I'm telling you, they're gonna roast him,
and they should. You see what Jamar Chase did to them boys just a week ago.
In the backfield, they're gonna roast him. But you flip that around on the other side, Lamar Jackson might have a bad, outcome because of y'all's backfield. It's not lacking. Not at all.
I don't know about that.
It's not lacking.
You know why? Because Dante Jackson is banged up, and Joey Porter's son has not been playing well against good receivers. And I really, first of all, they caught a lot of holds and stuff like that on him last week, and that's going to continue to happen because now he's been exposed for holding. I mean, he already was holding, but we've seen it, but now everybody's seen it, and the ref's going to be. He got about 3 cold holding calls against Washington, and the ref's going to be on him. And if he's watching Zay Flowers is definitely faster than him. And that's his technique. He liked to hold all day. So I'm worried about that part of it, like you said, but I'm going to need George Pickens to step up and do what Jamar Chase did to them boys last week. George Pickens, I didn't see him have 200-yard games against the Bengals. When their Bengals is still trash, but so is the Ravens trash on defense. Their pass defense is trash. Trash. At the bottom of the league. But their run defense is number one. You don't see that too much, but that's what they are right now. So Russ should cook. I mean, it's any given Sunday, but he should cook. And I'm going to need George Pickens to look like Jamar Chase. If you want to be that guy, you want to be that dude, go ahead and show me today. Because Jamar Chase dude went up for like 2-something on them boys.
Right. That part.
And if we gonna be elite, we gonna have to shoot it out with these Ravens, just like the Bengals had to shoot it out with them. I mean, our defense is good. The score might not get that high, but there's still gonna be drives where Lamar do his thing, like you said.
Right.
There's still gonna be drives where Derrick Henry do his thing, like you said. It ain't gonna be all day. It ain't gonna be all day, but they gonna get in the groove.
That electricity gonna have to contain. That electricity gonna have to get in there and do the thing. I don't think Watt can get in there and do his thing, bro. He gonna get in there. He gonna sack that boy a bunch of times.
They usually do, but Highsmith.
They'll get him in.
I think Highsmith is out.
Right.
I think they're gonna try to run. I think they're gonna try to run on us though.
Oh, I believe they are.
I think that's gonna be their plan.
And I think they're gonna be successful with that too.
Because I think it's just as much as we want to keep them off the field, they want to keep us off the field too.
Yeah.
I think they're going to be heavy run. I think they're going to run a Lamar a lot more than they have all year. Because I think our defense matches up with their wide receivers. If like I said, Jackson is healthy and Joey Porter ain't holding all day, he need to get back to his old form. For real.
Exactly.
All right, man. Up next, we got the Seahawks in the battle for the 49ers in that division, man. Like, the division is crazy right now. Like I said, Arizona's at the top of that division still. 49ers really look good, though. And the Seahawks are definitely trending down. They were at the top of this division for a minute. The Seahawks was leading this division. I think they was what? They was 3-0 at one point. They was something like that. Hold on, let me check it out.
Yeah.
They was leading this division for a minute. And then all of a sudden, they're in last place at 4-5, tied with the Rams. Okay? Cardinals is 6-4, and the 49ers is 5-4. Looks like Cardinals still got a bye week coming up. I think the Cardinals might be off this week. It must be the Cardinals. You remember the Cardinals having a game? I ain't say the Cardinals when I went over the games. And that's why I go over the games. Nope. No Cardinals this week. So it's the Cardinals and the Carolina Panthers don't got a game this week. So they get to sit back and watch this NFC West battle. And DK Metcalf is healthy this week. But the 49ers are as healthy as they've been all year. George Kittle got a little hamstring. I hate to hear hamstring because hamstrings, like, they linger around and they slow you down and you play through it and you might hurt it more and then you really out. Like we said, Dak Prescott, he's out for the season. Now, that wasn't me. That was me and my cousin talking about that. But, Dak Prescott's out for the season with a hamstring. You get in there too early with your hamstring, and you tear the motherfucker instead of stretching it or pulling it, and you're done. You ain't doing nothing without your hamstring. But Christian McCaffrey's back from the Achilles, not practicing much, but he was back. Seen him get the ball. He looked fresh. Took a couple tough hits, and I don't know about this game, man. I mean, I want to say it's going to be the 49ers, definitely. The 49ers are just, they look like they're the team they were. You know, Debo keep coming in with his sassy outfits, coming here, still do his thing, though. You know, you got George Kittle, who is the leader on the team, you ask me. He's a little banged up, but if he could play, he's balling right now. Still, the offensive line's always going to be there. You got Christian McCaffrey back and a slew of other running backs that you can get a ball to. And the defense is usually consistent.
Right.
But the Seahawks, if they can get back to their old form, they was out with Metcalf for a while. Metcalf is their big playmaker. if they can get back to that form and Geno Smith leading and he's been playing well. Geno Smith's been playing well. If they can get back to that form and find themselves again, this is definitely going to be a game. I don't think this is going to be a blowout. It's in San Francisco. But, yeah, tell me what you think, bro.
San Francisco, Seattle?
Yep.
All these divisional games this week.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's back-to-back divisional games. You're right.
All right, so I look at it like this. You got a healthy San Fran.
Right.
And maybe some of this is questionable, but they ain't really trying to rush him and hurt him. You know, it's going down the stretch of the rest of the season. So that's why you see all the Q's on their names when you're playing fantasy. But they all instantly go to help them because they're was that lightly practicing during the week.
Right.
I'm gonna say in this game right here, I like San Fran. Chris McCaffrey came back and they played him, sparingly, and he played well. He played very well. If they can want to go forward and move on him more, oh man, he's gonna make Brock Purdy look like an dang god out there. For real. I mean, everybody gonna be open. If Chris McCaffrey there, everybody open. Everybody open.
Yeah. He definitely going
to playing against.
Go ahead.
They're playing against Seattle's defense. Seattle's defense is okay.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Used to be. Nothing Legion of Boom like it used to be, but it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's
but
okay. They up and down though. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Just like when the Bills came to town, the Bills throttled them.
Mm-hmm.
And that probably is the same thing that's going to happen with the 49ers, for real.
Yeah. I can't see a trap game in that right there.
No, it ain't about a trap game. It's about
matchup.
Seattle got to score some points with the 49ers.
Yeah, that they do.
That's what they need to do. DK Metcalf is healthy. They got Njigba, Kenneth Walker at running back. They need to just show up and show out. That's what the Seahawks need to do on offense. If they're going to be a good team, Geno Smith need to step up and lead that offense, and not just have a lot of yards. You know what I mean? But they were doing it early. If they could do this against the 49ers right here, this is big for the 49ers. The 49ers can't slip up and lose this game, because this will give the Cardinals a big lead in the division, and I like the Cardinals. All right, moving on, man. You gonna like this matchup right here, man. Falcons and the Broncos, NFC South.
What game you San Fran and the Cardinals, not Seattle?
Say that again.
You said the Cardinals. I thought you were saying you said San Fran and Seattle play this week, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You said you like the Cardinals, though.
I do, yeah. But you obviously missed in between that. I was saying that the 49ers have to keep up.
I understand what you're saying. Now I get it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So that's all I was saying about that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. But anyway, I was moving on, because I think this is a big game for both of these teams. Both of these teams coming off of losses, because these are two good teams. Falcons leading their division. Mm-hmm. Broncos, of course, right behind the Chiefs. Not leading their division, but played a good game. They should have beat the Chiefs. So they're coming off that loss. All right. Falcons messed around and lost to the Saints. So I know they didn't practice so hard all week, because they wasn't supposed to lose that game. Even though they still sitting on the division on top of the division all by themselves, they got to get right if they want to win a Super Bowl. All right. So like I said, Falcons all the way from Atlanta, go out west, go to the Broncos where the air's thin. I don't know about this one, bruh. I don't know. I know who I like already. I know who I like.
Blackbird.
These are two good teams. Who's going to bounce back, though? Who's going to bounce back? And it's only going to be one team at the end of the day. And I like both of these defenses low key, but I like the Broncos defense way better than I like the Falcons defense. Even though I like the Falcons defense against the rookie. But my motto a lot of times is you got to go with the better quarterback. But Kirk Cousins so suspect. Is he going to let Bo Nix be the better quarterback? You tell me.
All right, so here we have a problem. All right, so Jaden McDaniels, right? Looking at the rookie of the year, right?
Right.
All of a sudden, Bo Nix been playing good undercover.
True story.
Now he's starting to emerge after Jaden McDaniels declining a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. He did lose 2 games in a row.
Right. You gotta give him that.
Played okay, but he probably, yeah, I feel what you're saying.
The Broncos are surging a little. They lost too.
They lost to the Chiefs, though.
Yes, sir. They did.
And they had the Chiefs beat.
But he played very well.
Very well.
No mistakes about that at all. He played very well. In a loss.
True.
Wasn't his fault.
Nah, wasn't his fault.
So
he drove him down the field to get the field goal.
Yes. Now, my thing is this. When Atlanta played Carolina, and I think they swept us, didn't they? No, we still got to win one more game. They beat us the first game. And Bijan Robinson just went off. He just ran all over. The Broncos defense is a little bit way better than the Panthers defense. And that's just being honest with you. Only reason why Carolina won their last 2 games is because they was playing the trash of the NFL.
Right.
So, when you want to come down with the elite, alright, so I'm out to the Broncos, man.
Yeah, but
the Broncos beat the brakes off of them. Alright, so Cortland Sutton, I said him last week, he's becoming a monster out there.
A little bit.
And in that running game is just amazing. I think they got a dual-head threat, if I'm putting that together correct.
Yeah, I think
so Bo Nix is actually playing like he back home. Well, yep, back home at TCU.
Or Oregon, you mean? That's what you're thinking.
So I thought Oregon. I thought he was at
just
TCU.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
But anyway, you're I like that. I like that combination right there. I like the Broncos.
Yeah.
What you think?
I mean, like I said from the beginning, man, I just think the Broncos should win out this game. They got if the Falcons can get the ball moving, though, the Falcons got some weapons. I don't know if I can pick. This is definitely a toss-up right here, but this type of game right here, with Bo Nix playing so well, and Kirk Cousins not proven really to be an elite quarterback, I'm going to go with the better defense, man. I probably have to think about probably playing the Broncos too, man. This could be the game that fuck up your parlay, though, type shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
This could definitely fuck up your whole bet parlay because it's sort of a toss-up. But it's, like I said, I think the home field advantage might help the Broncos out in this one. Yeah, I go Broncos. All right, man. We ain't seen a lot out of these two teams coming up, man. But the Packers and the Bears, big time rivalry. Two really good defensive teams. You know, the Jordan Love is just a better quarterback in this game, though, to me. You know what I mean? The Bears slipped up and lost to the Patriots last week. 19-3. Lost to the rookie Drake May. Even though Caleb Williams is a rookie, he was supposed to be more established. He was supposed to be getting it together right now, and they lost to the Patriots last week. So how do the Bears react to this? Running up against the Packers? Or do the Packers come in this game sleeping on the Bears, man? Let the Bears jump on them. Let me know what it is. Yo.
I'm right there with you.
Well, say something.
All right, I'm putting that together. All right, Packers versus the Bears. Didn't they lose last week, the Bears?
That's what I just said.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought I heard you say that. With that state of mind, they played really, really good. And one person who is feeling some type of way is DJ Moore. Is DJ Moore.
How are they playing good? They lost 19-3 to the Patriots.
Who? Yes, who? What? No, he playing. He put it on. He really did.
I said, how are the Bears? How are the Bears playing good? They lost 19-3 to the Patriots.
He's getting open, but he ain't really getting past it. If you're feeling what I'm saying. Chicago right now got too much of nothing at quarterback. And I'm going to leave that be. So I'm going to go with Green Bay. With all that time they got around, if Chicago want to come out and win that game, then they're going to have to, I'm not putting anything down on Caleb Williams, right?
Right.
But it's the fact that it's playing horrible. It could be a trap game. You never know. But they're just playing horrible. They're not sinking. They're not sinking at all. And you got another rookie right there. They're not sinking. And the reason why I say he's been playing well and DJ Moore's been playing well is because he's the number one receiver on that team. Like he's been on every team that he's been.
I don't know about that. He's kind of frustrated right now, so he ain't feeling like the number one receiver even himself.
Right.
The Packers should win this game for sure. Packers defense is good enough. The Packers' defense is good enough to dominate the Bears. The Bears, unless the Bears whip themselves into shape, all of a sudden the Packers definitely should win this game. They got the better quarterback. Defenses kind of match up, so they cancel each other out. And Jordan Love should maybe be able to make some magic work against the Bears enough to get out of there. But it is in Chicago, right. So we'll see. We'll see. It's kind of like the Bears would definitely be an upset over the Packers. So to say that, we're going to start our upset alert games. You know what I mean? Upset alert. Texans and the Cowboys. You got the Bengals and Chargers. Jaguars versus the Lions, and the Vikings versus the Titans, man. Texans sitting on top of their division, even though they ain't playing that great. The Cowboys is really playing like shit. So you think the Cowboys got a chance versus the Texans?
No.
Nah. No chance in hell, huh?
None whatsoever. Damn, CeeDee Lamb gonna stop coming to practice. Coach got the bench. He ain't gonna bench. He gonna start. He probably ain't even coming to practice.
Right.
But I ain't like I'm following them and anything.
It's the own Texas right here, man. I think the Cowboys gonna step up just a little bit. I don't know. It's close though.
No.
It's close. It's in the cow. It's in Jerry's world. It's in Jerry's world. I don't know. Yeah, their defense is terrible. But can they have a day against the Texans? The Texans have been playing pretty bad too. But if the Texans can get the offense rolling, they should be able to handle the Cowboys though.
No.
For sure.
I agree.
All right. You got Bengals, Chargers, man. The Bengals is 4-6, Chargers is 6-3, low key, hanging right there after the Chiefs in that division, trying to make the playoffs. Bengals, we've been saying the Bengals is a dangerous team, man. Can the Bengals beat the Chargers?
I don't know. I really don't know about that one. I'm gonna tell you straight up on everything. Surprisingly, Harbaugh done went out there to that powder blue and gold, and left from the blue and gold.
The maize blue.
After winning the championship, to run the same format. Like the Chargers in this one right here, my friend.
Bengals can score though, man.
They can.
This is gonna be a shootout. The Bengals make every game into a shootout.
Because they suspect. And I'm gonna tell you why. They're suspect on offense, but the defense is really, really good. They're gonna stay to play the way in the game. Herbert is not suspect neither. He'll come alive and
let me ask you.
A line of receivers that's been there for so damn long and sent them off to those places like Keenan Allen and what's his name, Williams. And you see right now they ain't doing too much of anything that much. I know Keenan Allen's up in Chicago and beat them up. Have you heard of it? Have you heard? Alright, so the receivers they got right now, I can't even tell you the name because I don't know who the hell they are.
Who? For who?
For the Chargers.
Yeah, exactly. I was about to ask you that question. And I want to know if T. Higgins is coming back for the Bengals.
So how do they keep winning?
Who, the Chargers? Well, they're playing good defense. They running the ball. They're playing efficient football. I mean, they are 6-3 though. They're 6-3.
That part.
I mean, they're not the best team in football. They lost to they beat up on the Browns last week, 27-10. But they did lose to the Cardinals. See who else they lost to. Cardinals is a good team though. They lost to the Steelers, of course. And let me see if they beat the Broncos. They lost to the Chiefs. 17-10. They kept it tight.
Huh?
17-10. They kept it tight. But you see,
yeah, they could. Like I said, that defense is okay.
This offense is not though.
Not at all.
This offense is not, and that's what scares me in this game. Now, if you want to make some money, I can see the Bengals beating the Chargers on Sunday. I don't know. That's why I said my upset alert. I don't know if that is the upset alert.
I'll say the Chargers.
We got 4 games, but I mean, hey, I feel you. I'm just saying, upset alert. I'm going to make you pick one of these motherfuckers at the end. All right. So, Jags versus Lions up next. Come on now. Should we just skip it? Should we just skip it?
Next week. You can really go to the next one.
Should we just skip the shit? All right, no, but this one low key, man. Vikings and the Titans, bruh.
All right.
I'm gonna tell you low key about them Titans got defense, bruh.
I know they do. You said the Titans and the Jaguars?
No. That's not what I said. Vikings and the Titans, bruh. Vikings go to Tennessee.
Vikings and the Titans.
in Tennessee.
Alright, so what the hell happened to damn Sam Darnold in the beginning of the season? He was like the man on the right at the top of the planet. And I said it again last week in another different format. So what happened to him? Now against the what'd you say?
Titans.
Who they play?
Titans.
That's Titans. Titans defense pretty good. I heard they really got nothing on offense neither themselves.
Yeah, they're locking that quarterback. They're locking that quarterback big time. And
Alright, so
receiver.
I'm gonna go off on him and say, alright, that right there, if you was to play fantasy, my betting odds would be on the Vikings. Because I don't know if Will Levis is still playing, and if he is, he's not him, with somebody else.
Mason Rudolph.
Mason Rudolph, that's right. They straight. That's straight trash.
But also the Vikings only beat the Jaguars 12-7 last week. That part. That's what I'm saying, man. The Vikings been struggling a little bit, bruh. With a weak defense and the Jaguars. With the weak defense and the Jaguars. So what's going on for the Vikings, man? But anyway, all right, look, yo, like I said, Texans, Cowboys, Bengals, Chargers, Jags, Lions, Vikings, Titans. You gotta pick one. Which one of those teams can beat that team?
Who?
I said Texans, Cowboys, Bengals, Chargers, Jags, Lions, Vikings, Titans. Just pick one, bro. Man. Pick one, huh?
Houston.
Oh, Houston's the overdog, bro. You got to pick the upset.
I'm picking the upset.
Texans, Cowboys, Bengals, Chargers, Jags, Lions, Vikings, Titans. We talking upset alert. Which one of them four, man? You gonna put some money on?
Run that back again, and I'll tell you.
God damn, we've been talking about it for 15 minutes. Texans, Cowboys, Bengals, Chargers, Jags, Lions, Vikings, Titans.
Bengals, Chargers.
So Bengals.
Yeah. Upset alert. You said it. You called it. I still said I like the Chargers to win the game, but you said. I'm
just saying. I'm making you pick one. I know. We're not picking the game. We'll do that on Sunday. I'm just saying this is upset alert. Out of these four games, I'm sorry. Which one of these would you put your money on to be upset alert? You needed to pay your bills. You had $50, and you can win $500 if you pick the upset. Who you picking?
I'll pick the Bengals.
I wonder what the line is. I feel you on that though.
I picked the line. I picked the
Bengals.
The Bengals, right?
Yeah. Bengals to beat the Chargers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have to pick that one too. I think that's gonna be a good game. I think the Bengals might win that game, bro. If I'm putting my parlay, I'm gonna mess around and pick the Bengals, man. I'm gonna test that Chargers defense. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah,
I got a vibe about the Titans too, beating the Vikings. I'm gonna just say that. I got a vibe. I got a vibe on that one, bro. So what's your Sunday looking like though? Yo.
Sure, I'm free. I'm good. I ain't got much going on Sunday.
You ain't doing shit? I'm talking about Sunday morning. What we gonna do?
We're gonna make it happen
down
again.
For that? Alright, that's what's up.
Oh yeah.
We gonna get them notifications out. We gonna get them callers up in there.
Yeah.
We gonna get it in.
We're gonna cover stuff. We're gonna work on some stuff because I'm sitting there watching this live, bro. I like this, bro.
Yeah, for sure. You already know what's up. And we, like I said, I got a lot more coming Sunday. We're gonna do some parlays, man. We're gonna implement some more fantasy football. Call into the show 412-407-2744. You see it right there, man. We're gonna do a lot more of that, man. Sunday morning is definitely gonna be lit. because I'm ready for this Steelers Ravens game for sure. And I'm glad the South get to see it since they ain't got no Carolina game going on. I'm definitely geeked up about that. But alright, bro. Hey, appreciate it, baby. Appreciate everybody. And anybody watching, appreciate you watching again. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification button so you know when we live. Because you already know what it is, baby. It's Underground Sports Show. Ow. Yeah, it's the underground. It's the underground. It's the underground. It's the underground. You better pass. You better run. Hey, that's your ass. Boy, you done. It's the underground. It's the underground. Yeah, it's the underground. It's the underground. You better pass. You better run. Hey, that's your ass. Boy, you done. Move the sticks. First down. You better not step out of bounds. You don't really want it, but you really need it. It's the underground, man, we undefeated. Michael Jackson couldn't beat it, fourth down, couldn't reach it, man, your squad about to lose it. Go ahead and face the music, flip a coin, you still lost. Pay the cost to beat the balls, turn your motherfucking lights off. Yeah, CTE, these niggas can't see me. Got your head fucked up, got the game locked up, and it's over for your ass. Fourth down, you better pass. You know what it is, you ain't gotta ask. It's the underground, it's the underground, it's the underground, yeah, it's the underground. You better pass, you better run, and that's your ass. Boy, you done. It's the underground, it's the underground, yeah, it's the underground, it's the underground. You better pass, you better run, and that's your ass. Boy, you done.
Robin Banks Productions, baby.